YouTube, is it possible to get in shape in 2026? It's currently July. Well, thankfully for you, yes it is. And in this video, I'm gonna go through how you could still get in shape. Now, I'm not gonna go super technical, but I'm just going to give you some basic advice that can help you get started with your fat loss journey. So let's go. So in order to achieve this goal, we need to have a strong mindset, we need to have some good structure, and we need to be accountable, okay? Now let's talk about the mindset first, all right? When you are doing something challenging, it is very easy not to want to do it, okay? So my biggest tip to help build a mindset and a person that you can trust within yourself, so you can trust yourself, is building habits. And now we have to start small here. We don't start by saying, I'm gonna hit 15,000 steps every day, because likelihood is it's not going to happen. And that's not because you can't do it. It's because that is a big fucking goal to do off rip, okay? So the habits could be, I'm gonna drink more water. So I always aim to drink at least 3 litres. I drink more, but 3 litres of water. Let's aim to get more steps. So let's do one outdoor walk. Let's do one outdoor walk per day, okay? Let's get out of bed on the first alarm, okay? And you might think like, Josh, these are all small things, but all of these things compound and they allow you to build confidence within yourself. And once you start to have confidence, we can start to build bigger habits. Set a step target. I'm going to walk 10,000 steps, 8,000 steps. Hold yourself accountable to that, okay? I'm gonna drink 5 litres of water. I'm going to hit my protein goal. Every time we get more confidence, we can then think about increasing our habits and doing more things, okay? This will then help you lose weight, because if you are walking more, if you are hitting your protein, if you have a habit to go to the gym, then we are doing positive things that are going to impact our body over a duration of time, as long as we are consistent. And this is what habits allow us to do. They allow us to be consistent. And that's all I'm gonna say about habit setting in this video, but doing them and setting small tasks and ticking them off daily will massively help you get towards your goals. So now the next thing I want to talk about is nutrition, and a lot of people like to overcomplicate nutrition. I'm gonna do an extreme diet, I'm gonna pull away all my carbs, I'm gonna do keto, things like that. Having extremes when you are currently not doing something, it's just gonna make you not do it even more, because you'll try it for a day, it'll be far too difficult, and you'll just stop, okay? The best thing to do with your nutrition is to track what you are already eating. Download MyFitnessPal, whatever you're eating, put in there, see how it all stacks up, okay? Once you have that, you can go on a calorie calculator, you can look at how many calories you need, then you'll see if your day with your tracked foods will fit in to your calorie deficit. Once you have that, you can think about your macro targets. An easy way to do that is just to go on to ChatGPT, go on to Claude, and shoot it a few messages. Hi, I'm looking to lose weight, I'm doing X, Y, and Z, and it'll spit out some macros for you. Then from there, all you need to do is still eat the same foods you are already enjoying, but just make them fit the calories and the macros. And that is how we can succeed with nutrition without being far too harsh and just pulling everything out and making it very, very painful. And that's all I'm going to go into for nutrition in this video. A brief intermission from our sponsor, Buffy the Cat. Now, the final thing I want to go over is training, and there'll be a smart English word or descriptive of me being sat on the couch talking about training. I am not an English major. I do not aspire to be. I get people in shape. That is my gig. That is my job. That is my passion. So don't expect me to pull out that smart English term, but there will be one for sure. It's a contrasting of something, right? But for your training, the easiest thing you can do is find a split online. My favorite would be a push-pull legs upper for a 4-day split, push-pull legs upper lower for a 5-day, or if you only want to do 1 leg day, push-pull legs, push-pull. My current split is an anterior, posterior rest, anterior, posterior, which may sound a little bit like jargon, but it's what I'm enjoying at the moment. If you haven't been to the gym before, or if you already are actively going to the gym, all we need to do is be consistent with the exercises we are doing. We want to make sure our technique is solid We want to make sure we are progressing week on week and week. I would say download an app called Rep Count and start logging your sessions in there, because then we can see if you are gaining reps, if you are losing reps. Now, if one week you perform not good, don't then scrap everything off, because we can't constantly progress. If that was the case, I would be Ronnie Coleman right now, okay? A decade worth of getting stronger every week would lead me to be Ronnie Coleman, right? But that isn't the case. Track it if a few weeks in a row you're not progressing, you know something has to change. Maybe go back and look at your protein, make sure you're recovering enough, making sure you're getting enough sleep, things like that. In order to do something to the max and get the most out of it, you have to enjoy it, because the second you stop enjoying something is the second you are going to put it back, make up an excuse and not actually do the thing that is going to get you towards your goal. If you can get a grasp with your mindset, with your nutrition, with your training, you will start to change and start to shape up in 2026. If you want more advanced help, if you want somebody to build you a plan, nutrition, training, to build your habits and goals around your life, then go onto my Instagram, search Josh Awakened Coaching, and I will help you get into the best position possible before the year ends. That being said, that has been the end of this YouTube video. Smash all the goals, tick all the boxes, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you for watching.